know that expression, you learn something new every day? Well, here on Paige's Lessons, I'm going to share with you a variety of insights and self-reflections that will inspire and motivate you to rethink how you process and experience life. I'll be giving my best advice on topics such as relationships, career, and overall life transitions. I can't wait to share these golden nuggets with you. Let's get started. I'm not quite sure how I feel right now. I don't know about you, but when you look at old photos of yourself, like in high school, yeah, not the best choices. I'm a sucker for nostalgia. I love looking back and just thinking about who was I friends with, and I have pictures to prove it, and just people I don't even remember their names, to be honest. And back when I went to high school, I carried around my digital camera because our phones were crap. They didn't have the nice cameras like we do now. So these are all from my digital camera back in the early 2000s. And it's just, I feel like I'm a contradiction because I am dressed super preppy and girly and trying to be cute. But at the time, I just listened to rock, alternative rock, screamo, metal, just punk rock. I was just a punk, and that's all I listened to. And yet I was on the dance team and did hip hop, was trying to be cool. So it was just it's a very confusing thing. And I don't know if I did that on purpose. Was I trying to be a mystery? I don't know. It's a mystery to me of how I was back then. But I think in the lesson of today, just reviewing old photos, I'm just decluttering, getting rid of, because these photos are on hard copy CD-ROMs, okay? I don't need to carry these around with me. We have USBs now. We have storage. We have different, technology has grown. So I don't need to carry around these CD-ROMs of digital photos anymore. So as I'm decluttering, as I'm reminiscing on my past, and specifically my high school is the pictures that tend to come up, to be forgiving of myself, because back then I was really, really hard on myself, as a lot of high schoolers are, just really insecure, not knowing who your real friends are. You're still trying to figure it out. For me, the people pleasing was just so next level that it felt like I had to be friends with everyone. And God forbid someone be mad at me. God forbid I didn't click with anyone, but it just felt like I had to be on everyone's good terms. And that sounds weird. I don't want to sound like I was a fake or phony or anything like that. That's not who I am. I authentically, if I wanted to connect with someone, I made the connection and made the friendship. And if it didn't work, it just didn't work. But in general, I remember just agreeing to everything, always saying yes, not knowing my boundaries, not even knowing what boundaries are, peer pressure, all of that stuff. So the lesson today, forgive myself, because at that time, 14, 15 years old, trying to become this young adult, you're just a teenager, and that's okay. And it's exactly where I needed to be. And it doesn't make sense to be hard on myself. I forgive all of the mistakes I made, from the things that I wore, the makeup, the hair, the friends I made even at the time were toxic. So I forgive myself for all those things that happened. And it made me who I am today. And I'm just really grateful I even have these photos to remember the good times. And yeah, super grateful to be living in a time where we can just have this at our fingertips and just be able to look back. So forgive yourself, Paige. It's okay. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others. Post about it on social media or head over to your favorite podcast platform to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Subscribing and posting a review helps to improve engagement and is essential for the podcast to be discovered by new listeners. Thanks again for listening, and remember, every day provides a lesson. Take care.